What is up, heroes? It's Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play 999 Blind. In the last episode, I left you guys with a tantalizing cliffhanger, and in this episode, we're gonna find out just what is going on, right? Clover was smiling last time, which was really weird. Instead of going into the whole conversation about Snake's death and everything, she clearly realizes something, and clearly Ace and Lotus know something we don't as well, and there are 3 people that are currently unaccounted for. And real quickly, before I potentially record this, I would like to check something about my equipment. Alright, I think we're in the clear. So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you? Oh man, this is it, guys. This is it. You really want to know? There was something wrong with her smile. Guys, I think Clover cracked.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Here, let me show you. Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet. Is it going to be their bracelets or something? Huh? He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings. Bracelets? Oh my god. Junpei collapsed. No. No way. This is gotta be some kind of joke. Yo, I'm so excited. This is probably the most excited I've been since, I don't know, Santa pulled out the gun. This can't be real. Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hands shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him, which means the other 3 have to be dead. That includes June, right? It was Santa, June, and Seven, right? You could see the numbers on their faces. Santa, Seven, and 6. Here's the reminder that June's dead. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove their bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship. Or 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship or detects that its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. The 1%, sliver of hope is that Clover was smart enough and skilled enough to have everybody do something that killed them and then revive them with CPR or some other drug she has on hand, though I can assure you that the success rates of such things are not as high as the movies make it out to be. Whoa. But why? Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold. Revenge for my brother. Revenge for her brother? Does she think that they were the ones who killed Snake? He was forced into door 3 and murdered. Oh, was it door 3 this time around? I thought it was door 2 last time, but... You need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were the 2 that opened that door with him? It could only have been Santa and Seven. That's why I killed them. However, what's interesting to think about is I don't think Clover realizes that Snake wasn't actually killed because we didn't have that conversation. So she is still working under the assumption that he was actually murdered, rather than having the revelation, the epiphany that he's actually alive and the hope that comes with it. So instead, she plotted to kill the people that she knew had to be responsible for Snake's, quote, death.
なんでだよ。
But why?
だったらどうして紫まで
Why did you kill June?
二人をかばおうとしたから
Because she tried to protect them.
邪魔だったの。だから一緒に。
She was in my way. She had to die too. Yikes. No. No. Junpei goes, Super Saiyan! Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself from what had to be a dream.
嘘だ
No. No. It couldn't be real. It just couldn't. Also, something worth considering, of the four that remain, we have Junpei, we have Clover, and then we have Ace, and we have Lotus. They can make it through the 9-door together. That should add up to 18, I believe. Ooh, this is very well thought out on Clover's end.
順平
Hey, Junpei. The way she's saying this is so off-putting. He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Yo, you better back up right now, Junpei. She's got a weapon. She killed them somehow, and you don't know how yet. And she is in close proximity. Whoa. Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong. Guys, Clover's cracked. Clover's cracked. Her face looked like a mask made from stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human.
行こ
Let's go. Her hand reached out toward him.
う。二人で脱出しようよ。
Let's get
こ
out
の
of here.
船を出るの。
Let's leave this ship. Do they have the ability to do that? They killed... Oh, no, they do. With Santa and Murasaki's... Or June's bracelets.
何を言
What?
ってるんだ
What the heck are you talking about? What's interesting is you can totally tell she's like so far gone, right? This like murderous route. She's like, we can just leave Ace and Lotus behind. No need to worry about it.
ナンバリングドアを開くには
To open a numbered door.
そうだね。
Yes, I know.
さっきも言った通り。
You need at least 3
サイ
people.
トでもこれさえあれば。
But as long as we have this. Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
お前それ
That's... It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0? Yeah.
ゼロの
Oh! Interesting. Very interesting and well played, Clover. Well played. What's interesting though is they do have the ability to make it work with the 3 and 6 bracelets as well. But the third bracelet could be the 0 bracelet. Wow.
なんだよそれポケットの中何か入ってるだろ
You've got something in your pocket. What is it? Although, what she's got in her pocket is definitely more than one bracelet.
これ
Oh, this?
は
This is... Yeah, it doesn't really have a good answer, does she?
ね。わかったでしょ
See?
ゼロのバングルがあるから
You get
大
in
丈
now?
夫なんだよ。
If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave.
順平の二人だけで9の扉を開けるの。
You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us. Oh my goodness. Is this Clover's yandere form? Where she's like, now that I've killed everyone, we can finally escape together, just you and me, Junpei. We can finally be together, all alone. I'll have you all to myself, she says with the crazy eyes and the blood on her hands from killing the other people that could have given her any sort of competition.
だからね。行こう
Dakara. Ne? The voice acting is incredible right now. See? So let's go.
ほら早く。
Come on, hurry up. She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess, filled with love, huh?
Junpei.
Junpei? What? Junpei, what are you seeing? Because I'm not seeing the same thing. Her voice was soft. I mean, to be fair, she has the bracelets to get out with just about any combination of remaining people. Maybe it's because she's choosing Junpei, but her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep, so deep, Junpei could feel himself falling into them. Is this the, like, Junpei goes crazy route, or what? He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack, and his heart began to melt. Guys, Junpei cracked! Junpei's about to crack! Junpei? The hand she was offering him. It looked so soft. So inviting. Is it that he's just, like, completely snapped? His friend killed, the gravity of the situation is setting in, and he realizes this is his opportunity out of this madness?
It's...
Clover. Or is there something more here that, you know, Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers? Yeah? Big oof. Big oof. So, Clover snapped and she's on a killing spree. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, then screamed more. I should have known that was the wooden thing. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually his movement slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. Are we at the end? He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover.
Arigatou.
Thanks, Junpei. Wow, she looks murderous.
それじゃあこれ借りてくね。
I'm just gonna borrow this, okay? Did she really want nobody else but her to escape, and that's why she needed to get Junpei's bracelet? Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse and a heavy metal track playing in the background. To be continued, I'm sure, right? Bad end. Okay, so we got the bad end, which is obviously different than to be continued. So this is if you screw it up. The other end was like to be continued. We don't have enough information to work with. But this was you done goofed. Huh. We didn't get any like flash of all this like cutscene and actually I'm Santa, you know, sort of deal. Interesting. So this is a if you don't tend to Clover's needs via providing the bookmark, via informing her that Snake is not actually dead, via all that stuff. She cracks and kills everyone and tries to escape alone. I do wish we could see what it looked like after Clover did escape. I'm sure there's a lot that's talked about, you know, once we get the other endings or something like that. But oof, I dig that. I was down for that ending. I like that one a lot, actually. You can tell Corpse Party is a game for me, right? It was just like I was like back at home with all the violence, the dark themes, the despair, you know, all that jazz. Okay, so we will we'll save, but I'll save in this other slot because such is Let's Playing. So we've gotten those two endings. We got the coffin and we got the axe ending or the hatchet ending. Wow. So that was really cool. I'm gonna want to rewatch that at some point too because I dig it. All right, so there are a few different endings, obviously, we can get. There's also quite a bit of information to uncover, obviously. And there's still more to unlock for this particular ending. And I expected that we may be able to travel further down this ending because we explore these other routes. But nope, we did not tend to Clover's needs, allowed her to grab an axe, and she killed everyone for it. And I want to know what Ace and Lotus were up to. Right? What was up with that? That's still weird. I don't get that. Doesn't seem, this wasn't a to be continued or anything like that. So I think that's where everything drops off. Hopefully in the other endings we actually find out what they were up to. I would definitely appreciate that. And so with that, the next thing we're going to want to do is try and get another ending. So I think I'm going to consult my 999 experts and see where I want to proceed. The first decision is obviously which door do I go through up here. So we can head over to the 4 and 5 doors, and then from there, right? From the 4 and 5 doors, where do we go, right? I think it'll be the most different and the most obvious that it's different if we go to the route on the right. But if we continue down the middle, it'll be somewhat familiar. But even then, which of these two routes in the middle here we take that we've already taken prior is going to be relevant. So I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to consult the experts, and I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Okay, so after some consultation, we're going to surprisingly not do things too differently. And instead, what we're going to do is go with door number 4. And then after doing that, hang on, let's see here. We're going to turn on the nice skip mode. Miss out, obviously, on the voice acting, which is great. But, wow, man, so nice to see everyone alive again. Ace and Lotus, you haven't ditched us. Santo, you're alive, and you're arguably Zero. Man, everybody has a dark side in this game. I'm starting to like it more and more. What would our digital route be? 8, 3, 6, and 5, right? That would be 11 and 11, 22, so 4. So now I have to choose between door 4 and 5, and what we're going to do is go through door number 4. Also, I'm going to restart my timer so that I know how long this episode goes. And then after that, we have the option of going through either door 7 or 8, I believe. And then we'll be doing one door differently at the end. We'll see if there's anything different along the way after that. Wait a minute, did I accidentally go through door 5? Did I choose incorrectly? No. Okay. Yeah, we're going through door 4. All right. Just want to make sure we're all good there. And then, man, it's so funny, the music changing so quickly and all. Man, throwback to good times when everyone's alive. But wow, I'm totally digging that Clover ending. I appreciated that quite a bit. Definitely strikes my fancy. Alright, let's see here. Can we access the flow? Alright, so we're on there. So from there, let's head up to this segment. This is where we choose between doors 3, 7, and 8. So I don't know if things were supposed to be different along the way. I don't think they should be. They should be things that we've seen up until this point. So the next bit is going to be choosing doors 7 or 8. Which one do I want to go through? I don't know, probably 8? No, that was relatively complex. Was it? Maybe I'll refresh my memory with door 7. We'll see. Either way, thank you, Skip. It's so interesting. We're definitely getting better ideas of, all the different characters, their little quirks and everything. I really liked getting a better picture of Lotus in the last little timeline we did, in particular in that one room. It was definitely different to see what the absence of our relationship with Clover, how that impacted, obviously beyond the very, very obvious final impact. you know, how it felt just so impersonal. We didn't have a lot of time with June like we did in our first timeline. We didn't have a lot of interaction with Clover, and we were just kind of edgy towards Ace. So it was definitely different. Definitely felt a bit colder as well. So anyways, now we have chosen this door. We're in the surgical theater, right? Can we go past it is the question. Will it let us skip? Yes, no, maybe? It does. Wow, well, isn't that convenient? Yeah, we can. So then the next thing we're going to want to do is go all the way up to here. And this is the efficient visual novel traveling I like to do. And then we are going to choose a very specific door that I'm sure some of you guys have been looking forward to. For those of you wondering, I am planning to get all of the different endings for this game, and I do have somebody helping me out with it, as you guys are well aware. So thanks again to Caitlin for all the help, and thank you so much to JM for your assistance as well. Doing this also, by the way, while getting each ending in with as few spoilers as possible. Okay, so the door that we're going to choose to go through this time is door 6.
俺の希望は6の扉だ。
And everything from here on out should be new, so we're gonna, stop the skip and keep going. I want to go through door 6. That's a
この
problem.
ままじゃ3チームとも希望の扉に入れないことになります。
None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
私と四つ葉は1の扉を選んだ。
Clover and I chose door 1.
俺とヤシロは2の扉だ。
Lotus and I chose door 2.
だが2人だけではナンバリングドアを開くことはできない。
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
第一数字コンも合ってねえしな。
The digital routes don't match up either. Yeah, quite the
俺たち
situation.
のチームも同じだ。
We've got similar problems.
俺、紫、順平の3人は6の扉に入ることを希望してる。
June, Junpei, and I want to go through door 6.
だが3人の数字コンは5だ。扉を開くには1足りね
But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
弱ったわね。どうする？
Darn, what are we gonna
え。
do?
どうする？
What are we gonna do? So, I didn't think that this was the route to be taken the first time around because there was a number where we could fit and make, all of the different things work. So I thought that was what they meant when they said, which door should I go through, right? To make the numbers work. But I'm interested to see how they'll figure this out.
セブンとヤシロが1の扉に来たらどう？
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me? Oh, I don't know, maybe because you're just gonna kill him with some axe you find? Obviously she hasn't found it yet. But it's interesting because I really should have been thinking, right? When I saw that Santa had a gun that he found in a room, I should have been thinking, why wasn't I concerned when I found an axe in a room? And considered that somebody could take that as well and similarly do something murderous at the very end of the game, right?
私はどうすればいいのかな。
What about
決
me?
まってるでしょ。
Isn't that obvious?
さっき1足りないって嘆いてたチームがあったじゃん。
Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
つまりサンタのチームに入れと。
You mean I should join Santa's team?
そう。
Yes. Obviously, not the best for
それじゃあ
everyone, but
私は6の扉に移ろう。
not awful. Some people are going to the doors they want to. Not everyone, but I understand. I'll go through door 6.
四つ葉が言った通りにすれば誰もあぶれることなくナンバリングドアの先に進むことができるわけだし、
If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
反論の余地が見当たらないからね。
This seems to be the most reasonable solution. I tend to
セブン
agree.
とヤシロはどうなんだ？
Seven, Lotus, what do you guys think?
俺は別に構わないぜ。
I don't have a problem with it.
私も。
Me either.
それじゃあこれで決まりだな。
Alright then, we're good to go. Yes, that we are.
行くから。
See you later. Oh man, somebody's got to tend to Clover's murderous tendencies, or if we're not able to. Well, wait, Clover, don't move on your own.
私も行くわね。
I'll be going too then.
あ、気をつけてな。
Yeah, be careful.
では我々も行こうか。
We should get going as well. Alright, so off we go. New stuff, quality time with Ace, Santa, and June, actually. I mean, aside from that one moment we had during our first timeline with June, that was actually hilarious. This is E
この
deck.
廊下の奥に扉があるはずです。
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
よし、行こ
Alright, let's go. Looks like a 6 to me.
う。あれか。3人ともいるな。
There it is. You guys ready?
あ
I'm
あ、や
ready.
るぞ。
Then let's get to it. Yeah, no time to waste.
あったぞ、すぐそこだ。
Hey, I found it. It's right there. Door opens, it's right there. Every single time. I can't get over how minimal these segments are in this game. I expected them to be so much more.
ちょっと待って。
It stopped.
止まりましたね。
Yes, it stopped.
ああ、いつまで経っても慣れないな、この感覚は。
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
俺は慣れたくなんてないな。
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to.
バカげたゲーム。慣れる前にとっとと抜け出してしまいたいよ。
We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
右に同じだな。さっさと終わらせて。バカンスにでも行って忘れるのが一番だろう。
You got that right. Once I'm out of this place, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
確かに、その通りだな。
I agree. Hopefully not on a cruise ship.
最高。
Alright, let's go. So what do we got going on here?
扉ですね。
This door looks heavy.
動くみたいだ。
Ooh, we got ourselves another puzzle. But it's not locked. I'm opening it. Huh?
おいおい、なんだよ、こい
This
つは。
this is big. Whoa, what the heck is this?
つもなく広いな。天井もやたら高いし。
Has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high too.
2フロア分はぶち抜いてそうだよな。それに横幅もすげえ。
Huh. Could be 2 stories? Maybe even more?
もしかしたら、船の幅いっぱいに使った空間なのかもしれないな。
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
あの巨大なかまぼこみたいな建物は何でしょう。
What's that huge kamaboko looking building in the middle? I actually don't know what a
か
kamaboko
まぼ
is.
こって。いや、まあ、この上なんかわかりやすいけどさ。
Kamaboko. Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as
階
any.
段はあるようだし、とにかく降りてみようか。
I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
So
Makes sense.
この足場狭くて落ち着かねえし。
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person, is it?
ですね。
You're right. Didn't look that narrow to me, but I guess I'll take their word
近
for
く
it.
で見るとかまぼこかどうかわかんねえくらいでかいな。
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this
反
close.
対側も見に行きましょうか。
Let's check out the other side too.
どうやらここは蒸気機関室のようだね。
This looks to be the steam engine room.
蒸気機関室？
The steam engine
こ
room.
のマッシュルームを輪切りにしたような形の物体はボイラーだよ。
Yes, the thing that looks like a cross section of a mushroom is the boiler.
下のところに3つの丸い扉がついてるだろ。
Do you see the 3 round doors near the
そこ
bottom?
に石炭をくべて燃焼させ、水を沸騰させる仕組みだ。
Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam.
SL、蒸気機関車と同じだよ。それの特大版といったところか。
The same thing that drives the steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger, just somewhat.
なるほど。
I see.
まあ、今は稼働していないようだがね。
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
それじゃあ手分けして調べ。
Alright, let's split up. Oh
お
no!
い、どうしたんだ？大丈夫か？
June has gotten feverish and fallen over, but of course Junpei is there to the rescue. She falls right into his arms. Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright?
おい、紫。
Hey, June. Junpei-kun.
すごい熱じゃないか。
You're really warm.
またぶり返したのか？
Is your fever coming back?
そうみたいです。
Wait, I don't remember where she got a fever in the first place. Yes, it probably is.
でも大丈夫ですから心配しないでください。
But I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. I mean, if you have a fever that's so bad that you can't stand, that you'd fall over in such a sudden manner, That's probably a fever worth tending to.
で休めば良くなると思います。
I just need to rest, and I'll be fine.
分かった。ほら、ひとまずここに座ってろ。
Okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
一宮、サンタ。
Ace, Santa. Yes.
ああ、
Right.
よし。それじゃあ行動開始だ。
Alright, let's get started.
次、すぐ助けてやるからな。
Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon. I love that he's all like, I'm gonna protect my girl, sort of like, I'm gonna save you. But like, from what, right? What's causing the fever? Is it something in the steam room? Or is it just that they need to take care of business before he can really tend to her, and that's why he feels all driven to explore the steam room or something? Regardless, we got ourselves another escape room. Seek a way out. The steam engine room. This big room. Let's see what we can find. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there. And then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So if the conveyor belt was moving, should be were moving, but yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. Anything in here of interest? It's a square. Oh, nothing in here. Ah, look at the back wall there. I can see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps. You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. Ace is really in tune with all this. Look at that button. It's glowing orange, right? That's gotta mean something. I guess pressing it is the best way to find out if it does anything, Santa. Nothing. Cool. So we probably have to plug it in, then push the button, and then it'll activate the conveyor, and we'll eventually find out where it leads to. But this pillar goes up toward the ceiling. Okay. What's over this way? This gear is rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. Okay. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. Good to know, I guess. It looks like there's a door over here. In this tunnel, the belt over there must deliver the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. Okay, the conveyor belt runs into a sort of arched tunnel. I guess that's good to know. This is the huge oven for this boiler. There are 3 open areas in it. Each of the open areas has a gear in it. Okay. Anything else of interest this way? The stairs? Or there's a bunch of wooden boxes over here by the wall. I already looked through those. There's nothing there. Okay, what about these barrels? Unfortunately, it's empty. Oh, noted. Actually, let's see if I can go to the right here first. Let's see anything of interest. This one's different. This gear is rusty, but it looks like it's a bit sturdy, and this one is not the gold one. It's a silver gear. Do you think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. That's what I was actually about to comment. Both silver and gold. It's gotta be a steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Shouldn't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have got your hopes up. What, do you think you can haul this thing back? Nah, but I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? Get rich quick, Santa. The conveyor belt runs into a sort of arched tunnel. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what's going on there right now, but that's alright. It is a little bit difficult to get the kind of the orientation of the place, like where I'm looking at any given time. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. We can probably change that. It looks like a pulley system of some sort. Can we go upstairs? What's this? What is this? Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing. You think that means you have to insert something here? Yes, I would imagine so. Okay. Thick iron door blocking our way. You think this is... Yes, the way out. It looks like the exit. Looks like this door slides up into the ceiling. Alright, I don't see anything else of interest up here. What about those stairs? Oh man, Junpei, I can't believe I missed something so important. What's so important? Look at those stairs. Look at them carefully. That gap. That height. That angle. It's perfect. Perfect? Is he talking about just like optimal stair placement? Or construction. Perfect for what? Whatever. Just bring Clover here. Right now. Tell her she needs to walk up and down these stairs. Oh my god. Santa. Now I get it. Santa. Huh? Clover's not here. What the heck is he talking about? Not Clover. How old is she? How old are you, Santa? Maybe, I guess that's another question that's also important to consider. So this is not a gold one, a huge bronze gear. This has to be important. This gear is rusty, but it looks like it's pretty sturdy. Again, small door on the side of the tunnel. It's welded shut and won't open. So there's a silver one, a bronze one, and a gold one. There's this guy. And then there's this area over here. Oh, but that's just going to lead to a different perspective of the same area. This is the bronze one, and then far one is going to be the silver one. Where was it that we could go elsewhere? It was like down here, right? Wait, no, that's where we already were. Huh. I feel like there's got to be something else I could explore. What about these stairs? There we go. So we got some set of switches here. The 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one is up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we were meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying, I suppose. I mean, there very well could be. Whole room could blow up for all you know. Nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow? You're saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Alright, what about these guys? The slider is down. I guess Ace feels like giving it a try. Nothing. It won't move at all. Okay, so we clearly just need to move that other one down. What's this here? Light fixture, maybe? I don't know. We can go further up. Wow. We aren't going to get anywhere with the pile of boxes here. What the heck's in these things, anyway? They're way too heavy to move. What's this here? One of the doors on the furnace. There's an A on it. There's a circular wheel in the middle, in the center of the door. Alright, let's give that sucker a twist, and... coal. Shocker. Well, it's noisy, but it opens. And it's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in here. Alright, let's go. Cool. Cue the animation of them opening the door, and then Junpei's eyes, flashing across the screen. Seek a way out. Within a seek a way out. This looks just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal where we've yet to investigate. So we just walked across? Okay, I guess. Whole bunch of boxes. I can't get through. There's a catwalk. I can see some scaffolding on the wall over there. So the idea is we have to get to different segments of the room via these doors, I'd imagine. So let's try going through the B door. So the stairs back down should be on the other side of these boxes. You have an excellent memory. Use that to draw a map inside your head. That way you won't get lost. I'll do my best. Horror games are really good for that. Now let's see these boxes over here. There are a whole bunch of boxes blocking the way here. And then can we access this pulley system of some sort? Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. Well, what? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Ugh! Ah, crap. And off comes the wheel. So clearly, we need to put this wheel somewhere other than where we found it. It's a wheel that seems to be part of the winch. There are some pegs on the back that look like they go into the holes on the winch. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Of course, a hand-operated winch. The wheel it once had is now in my hand. Let's see if I can get back on. There's a couple of posts on the back of it that look like they fit into holes on the winch. Darn, no good. These little shafts are too small for this big hole. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, to be honest. If that's the case, then maybe it originally wasn't supposed to be there anyways. That wheel wasn't originally part of this winch, yeah. And that means we can use it somewhere else. The question is, where else, right? Alright, let's head back. We can go through one of the doors in the furnace. There's an A on it. Oh, okay, so let's head back through B. And then, let's see, was that something I saw in the corner of my eye? No. These boxes, there are a number of boxes on the catwalk. I don't think we can go over there. Okay, good to know. What about this? Well, anyway, looks like that's a pipe. Looks like the bottom connects to the conveyor belt's housing. And coal must come out of this pipe on the conveyor belt. In other words, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. Okay. Let's try looking through door C. and see what we find. There's a wooden box hanging beneath the catwalk. Hand-operated winch. There's no wheel to turn. If only we had one. Oh yeah. I've got the wheel I pulled off the other winch, don't I? Let's see if it fits. Hey, sweet. It's a perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good, I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see, the wooden box, it's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? It looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. I'm counting on you. Alright, I guess we'll give it a go. I'll turn the wheel. Huh? What's this? What happened? This wheel only turns to the left. Only turns to the left? That means we can't reel up that rope. Yeah. We can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing, no sweat. So, we've lowered it now, right? I think more than anything, we just need to avoid getting lost on the way down. I believe the box has reached the floor. Yeah?
そこはちょうど紫がいるあたりか。
June's down over by there.
彼女まだ良くならないようだね。
She doesn't seem to be improving.
そう簡単に回復するわけないだろ。
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take
原
time.
因は何だろう。
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
いや疲れだろ。
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion.
突然こんなわけのわからないところに放り込まれてこんなくだらないゲームをさせられて
She gets dropped into some weird ship, forced to play some messed up
疲れ
game.
が出ない方がどうかしてるんだよ。
If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
我々の方が異常だと。
So you're saying we're abnormal? I don't know if fever is really to be
そうだ。
expected, but yeah.
今もこんな風に室内に張り巡らされたギミックを淡々と解いていってる。
We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as
疑う
usual.
こともなく当たり前のように。
How the heck could you call that
こ
normal?
れじゃまるでモルモットだ。
We're just guinea pigs. A guinea pig.
実験動物。
You mean like a lab rat?
要するに俺たちは何かの実験をさせられてるんじゃないかって。
Probably, based on what we've learned from the other characters. You mean we're being used for some sort of
そ
experiment?
ういうことか。
Is that what you're saying?
さあな。
Dunno.
だけどな。可能性としてはないこともないかもな。
But it does seem like a possibility, you know? I agree. It does indeed seem like a possibility. Are they going to automatically take us down? No? Ah, doesn't seem so. Alright, so unfortunately I am going to have to end this episode here. So in the next episode, we're going to go see whatever device we drop down. Hopefully, maybe check on Murasaki, or why do I keep saying Murasaki? June, and maybe use that device to interact with the gears somehow. This is a big room, and we've explored a lot and investigated quite a bit. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to come together, but I'm sure it will somehow, because that's how the game is designed, right? But anyways, I really like this episode, mostly because of that bad end. I loved that bad end. It's like totally up my alley. The gore, the craziness, the despair, the cracking, the murderous intent and everything. That's like totally my jam. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my reaction to it, and I hope you guys that hadn't seen it before also enjoyed it yourselves and are looking forward to the other endings. But until the next episode, this is Moon Knight Zero, and this mission is complete.